I'm going to be real with you. I do not remember if I actually did one of these before, but this one was just linked to me on the Zeldathon Discord, and I thought, you know, it's 4 a.m., perfect time for a tier list maker. No webcam today. No reason. Honestly, I just didn't want to set it up, I guess. All right, so we have our categories, which are hit me up any day. This is a restaurant, a fast food establishment that, you know what? If you said, hey, MC, do you want to go to blank? I would say, yes, let's go. Get in the car right now. Sure. Fantastic. Good idea. Great. You know, not bad every so often. Less good is ones that if I found myself at on a road trip, I'd be happy. I would not be ecstatic, but I would be like, all right, fine. Kind of bad is stuff that I'm probably be like, I don't think so. Like if you gave me the option, I would probably choose something else. But it's also not rejected, like bad or absolutely not in my mouth, which are both basically the same category, but I'll probably put some in absolutely not in my mouth for ones that I just absolutely do not really care for. And I already put in some in never had. I do not know what Sunshine 2 is, or Sunshine E, Rivers Pizza, The Varsity, or Mandarin Express. I do not know them. I've never heard of them before in my life, to be honest with you, until I opened this box up. By box, I mean webpage. All right. Let's storm and get going. We're going to start off with Jack in the Box. Luckily, in my travels for work and stuff, I've had the pleasure of being on the West Coast, where some of these places are, and some in more southern restaurants as well, like Zaxby's, which was the last on the list. Jack in the Box is a restaurant that has a lot of weird things, and I don't know if I like it. I've had a good variety. I've had their burgers, and they had like tacos and different, like, you know, and I gotta admit, everything I've had from them has been extremely mediocre. Nothing has made me go, wow, can't wait to get that again. And I'm honestly gonna be real with you, and for fans of any of these restaurants, this is just my opinion. I'm going to say that's bad right off the box. Right off the bat. I saw the word box. You know, I probably, if I'm going to be real with you, it might go here, but right now it's bad. We might reevaluate by the end. It's not bad enough that I would say absolutely not, but I would choose almost every other restaurant other than it. Next up is Panda Express. I've had bad experience with Panda Express. The first time I had Panda Express was in a mall, and it was apparently a very bad Panda Express because my friend Campy, who took me to it, I was excited. I was like, Chinese food. I love Chinese food. Let me get some General Tso's chicken, and it was terrible. It sucked, and I was like, it's okay. I got some cheese wontons, some crab rangoon on the side. This will be fantastic. How can they screw this up? They sure did. I don't still like a lot of the stuff at Panda Express, but I know I like the orange chicken. They have like the walnut chicken as well, and they have some really good stuff. I don't think it has hit me up any day. I probably more lean towards great. Yeah, I'd say great. Overall great, you know? But, you know, let's put it this way. If it was the first time I went to Panda Express, it'd be absolutely never in my mouth. But honestly, I think it's, no, less good. Less good. Because I would rather just order from a local Chinese place, which you can't go into a mall and get. But, I mean, if you're at a mall, yeah, no, less good is accurate. All right, Panera Bread is, I think, a divisive one. I think that some people are like, oh, Panera Bread. It is, healthy. It is, it has that air of the MacBook individual, a Starbucks kid, for perhaps, where you go in there with your little laptop and you do some work and, order some coffee or a bagel. Perhaps get yourself a bacon turkey Bravo sandwich. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that healthy. If you think it's healthy, you're fooling yourself. I mean, it's healthier than, stuffing your face with McDonald's probably, but it's still not healthy. That said, it's great for me. Some people may be like down here or here. I love it. For one reason, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Okay, ready? Creamy tomato soup. That stuff, you could put it right into my IV bag. I love it. Then their bread, their baguettes. You know, I had Panera I think yesterday, by matter of fact, and I love Panera. Panera is wonderful. Quiznos. Now, many people will know that I am a big fan of sandwiches, and I rate sandwiches harshly. And in fact, my favorite sandwich restaurant, corporate sandwich, is not even in this list. I like Jersey Mike's, but Quiznos, no, no, no. I've had Quiznos a number of times. More in the past. I think that they've stopped. They closed the ones on the East Coast and stuff. But the number of Quiznos times I've had is probably like 2 or 3, honestly. But every time I'm disappointed. It's not worth the time or money. It feels like Subway like prices, but somehow even worse. And Subway's ingredients aren't even great. So, but we'll get to that. Sonic. I've had Sonic a good number of times. The whole car hop thing where they have, you know, roller skates and deliver you to your car. That's a gimmick. I don't care for it. But I do like their whole outdoor like thing. So if you go to a Sonic, you can like walk up to the big board and you can order a milkshake and have a seat out there, and it's like an outdoor establishment, which I kind of like. It's kind of a classic thing. And their food is adequate. I'm going to go with less good. It's not kind of bad. It's less good. And that brings me to Whataburger. I've had Whataburger twice now, both times in the same week, when I was at the Speed Gamers Marathon down in Texas. And I was told that you have to go to Whataburger, and I did. And guess what? I enjoyed it. As far as fast food burgers and you know, assortments go, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. I thought it was pretty good. In fact, I'm going to put in great. Some people who are Whataburger big fans might, or, you know, are going to be like, why isn't it up here? But I know some people, and I've heard from people, that some people have tried Whataburger and they had all the hype built up for them, and they're like, kind of disappointing. But me, I like what they have. They have some good flavors. They have good flavors, good value. And it's a kind of an exclusive thing, kind of more down in that Texas area. So, well done, Whataburger. Whataburger. McDonald's. All right. I like McDonald's items. I like the double. I like the double patty, you know. The Travis Scott meal, sure. Bad ice cream. Great fries. Okay chicken. Decent hamburgers. Cheap. It's kind of bad. You know, it's not bad. You know, if we pull into a McDonald's, you know, I'll be like, sure, fine. It's quick, you know. But there are restaurants that if we pulled into instead, like if you pulled me into a Sonic instead of McDonald's, I'm like, yes, absolutely. This is a much better upgrade, the big upgrade. But yes. KFC. There are many chicken places in this list that we've yet to get to. KFC, I don't care for it. I like one item from KFC over all others. I like their chocolate cake with the icing. It's generic and cheap and kind of bad, but it's one of those feelings of it's so cheap it's good type of deal that I like KFC's cake. Everything else, you know, I have much better chickens that I really don't. I don't need this. I don't need KFC. I don't need it in my life. Maybe their mashed potatoes are kind of good. But you know what? No, it's staying right where it is. KFC can stay right there. Arby's. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest and truthful. Arby's is okay. I like Arby's sauce. I like the roast beef sandwiches, but it feels like a big, terrible Lego assembly without any instructions. And also the Legos like to self-destruct, getting the Arby's packets, like little sauce packets, and having to get them onto your burger, and it's like going to slip and slide. And the curly fries are okay. I think they go in the same tier as McDonald's. If you pull in an Arby's, I'll be like, eh. But at least I know what I'm going to get. Subway. Now, some people are going to say, well, MC, you put Quiznos and absolutely not in my mouth. That means this goes here, right? No. Subway, while it is cheap and the ingredients are not good, it has a very important quality. It is the most steady, mediocre meal in the world. Like, if you are out and about and you're like, I'm hungry, and there's all these weird restaurants around, and I just need something baseline. I need a sandwich that I know I can rely on. Subway's less good. You know? Let's put it this way. If you were giving me the option of McDonald's, Arby's, or Subway, I'd say, let me go to Subway, because I know exactly the sandwich I'm going to order. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. It's not going to wow me, but it's going to be cheap. It's going to be delicious. And it's not the worst thing that you could ever put into your mouth in terms of health. Not good again. None of these places get the word good for health. But Subway, you know, it's a steady choice. Bojangles. Oh. Hit me up any day, Bojangles. I love chicken. I love chicken. Chicken is delicious. I love the crispy fried chicken. I like sauces. I like fries and biscuits. Bojangles hits all the tickets, or all the check marks, and it sucks that it's a more southern thing. I do not have a Bojangles near me. Anytime I travel to the South. Last time I went to the South, I was in Georgia for MomoCon early 2019. You know, we hit up that Bojangles, I think 2 or 3 times, and you know, absolutely worth it. Burger King. It's bad. It's bad. I don't care for Burger King. It's like McDonald's, but even worse. Like, if you gave me the option of McDonald's or Burger King, what would I say I like more from Burger King than McDonald's? I prefer the burger from McDonald's. I prefer the French fries from McDonald's. I prefer the chicken maybe from Burger King. Maybe the chicken nuggets. Maybe. I don't want either of their milkshakes. They both suck. Yeah. Burger King, you can stay in bad. You are the KFC of burgers. Honestly. Carl's Jr. I've only had this once. And it was fine. I'm going to put it in kind of bad. No, it's less good. You know, what I did have was fine. You know, if you said, MC, do you want Carl's Jr. or McDonald's? I'd say Carl's Jr. If you said, MC, do you want Carl's Jr. or Whataburger? I'd say, give me Whataburger instantly. So I feel like it's about the same tier. You know what? I don't have many comments for it. And now we have a great one. Cookout. This is another southern delicacy for many. Kind of starts in North Carolina, I believe. Hit me up any day. You might be saying, MC, Cookout's food is not the greatest quality. It isn't. It's not all-star food. It's not. You know, it's fine. It's good, you know. But you know what they have going for them? If you walk in a Cookout with a $10 bill, you can buy the menu. You want a milkshake? You want 5 burgers, a hot dog? You can have it all. You are the king of the world if you walk in with $10 into Cookout. Cookout is the cheapest of all of these, I think. I think that's a fair assessment, honestly. It's cheap and it's good. You know, again, it doesn't blow the mind, but hey, you walk into Cookout and you're hungry, oh, you're going to eat well with your $10 bill. Dairy Queen. Their food is not good. I don't care for their chicken tenders. I've had the chicken tenders many times. I don't care for their burgers. I kind of feel like they're weird. I can't quantify how they're weird, but I think they're weird. The French fries are exactly mediocre. I don't like their food. They have cakes. They have the blizzards. The blizzards are fantastic. And that's why they're going to go into less good. If I roll into Dairy Queen, it is for one purpose. I would like an ice cream. You know, I would like a blizzard. But if I'm also hungry, sure. Give me one of their mediocre burgers and fries. It's fine. You know, let's put it this way. If it was a milkshake competition, Dairy Queen would be great here. But it's not. It's a fast food overall. Domino's Pizza. I've had a lot of Domino's in my life. My visage can attest to that. I like Domino's a lot. I do not think they're hit me up any day, but Domino's has a wide variety of ingredients. It has extremely cheap prices. It has fast delivery with the tracker preceding the DoorDash and Uber Eats tracker by years. I can go on to Domino's and I can order a pizza for my mom, who lives a state away, and she can have it in 15 minutes. It's fantastic. I like Domino's. It's fine, again, not the best pizza, but it's going to get a great for me. I like Domino's. Domino's makes me happy. Chipotle. Easy. I say hit me up any day because, I've been eating a lot of Chipotle. My dear husband, Arctic, he told me, he said, I said, hey, do you want to get some Chipotle today? And he's like, no, I do not. And I'm like, what? Why? Whoa. I didn't comprehend how somebody could say, no, I don't want Chipotle. He says, MC, in 2019, we had Chipotle so much, I am still sick of it. And it is almost the end of 2020. And I said, okay, that is fair. We did have a lot of Chipotle because I enjoy it. And I still do. But my husband, not so much. He'd probably put it down here. Hit me up any day, Chipotle. You are wonderful. In fact, love it. Now, Five Guys. Some people who know me think I'm going to put this up in the top tier immediately, but I'm not. It's going into great. I like Five Guys a lot. I think their burgers are fantastically cooked. They give you a lot of delicious French fries, a lot of fries. They have barbecue sauce as a burger option, which is a big deal for me. And they're not very cheap. They are not a cheap establishment, and they're not a super fast establishment. You have to wait for them to cook it because they actually cook the meat right there. It's not a frozen situation. That said, I do think the price holds it back. I think that Five Guys burgers can get boring, and they are very greasy. There are many times where, it's like, hey, MC, do you want Five Guys? I'd say, no. My mouth can't take the amount of peanut oil you're about to inject into me. I say no. Taco Bell. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I was probably 5 years ago, I'd probably say, absolutely not. Take me anywhere else. Time has changed me. And so has experience with Taco Bell. And some of my friends, I know my friends, they'd be putting it up here. That's not me. I'm going to settle into less good because I would take Taco Bell over McDonald's or Arby's on a lot of occasions. Is it? Does this go alongside Taco Bell? Does it go alongside Sonic and Subway? It goes here. It goes here. I'm sorry to my friends. I like Taco Bell. I think it's okay. It's cheap. It's cheap and reliable. They cut out a lot of menu items recently. But I gotta admit, I do not have a go-to order for Taco Bell. I do not have a go-to desire for Taco Bell. If you said, MC, what do you want from Taco Bell? Right now, I would say, soft taco, maybe, I guess. Maybe soft taco. But if you said, MC, what do you want from Domino's? I'd say, all right, I want a handmade pan pizza with barbecue sauce and cheese. I want Italian sausage, banana peppers, pineapple, onion. And people would say, wow, MC, you've ordered that a lot. And I'd say, absolutely. Chick-fil-A. The moral issue. They keep saying they're going to do better. They sure don't. I've had their food on a couple of occasions. If it's rating on food, all right, hey, here, you want my asterisk? If we were rating exclusively on their food, they'd probably go on less good. There's a lot better chicken in the world than them. But, no, absolutely not. It's a moral issue. Popeyes is great. Popeyes is great. It feels like the Five Guys of chicken, where it's decently priced. You get some good food, and it's fine. But there are better things out there. Jimmy John's, bad. I don't like Jimmy John's. You might be saying, wow, MC, Jimmy John's is my favorite sandwich place. I hate it. Don't like it. They charge extra for barbecue sauce. Their sandwich options are dumb. Their ordering system is stupid. I don't like it. It says gourmet sandwiches. I don't agree. I'm not a fan of Jimmy John's. And that's just the way it's going to be. In-N-Out Burger. I didn't want to have to do this. I did not want to have to come to this moment in the video. I have had In-N-Out 4 times. I've gone to the West Coast enough times to go there. Oh, oopsies. And I've taken suggestions on what to get 3 of those 4 times. The first 3 times, I had everything that I had the animal style. I had, a double or whatever. People gave me suggestions for their orders, the most popular orders, both secret menu and not. And I determined I didn't like those. So I went in on the 4th visit and I made a burger that I thought I would like based on all my previous experience. I was disappointed still. The lines are huge. It's a commodity. It's like a thing. It's like, you gotta go to In-N-Out. And it's average. It's boring. I don't like it that much. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm going to say it's kind of bad. If In-N-Out didn't have huge lines, if it didn't have this whole, if it didn't build me up for, people talk about the war of In-N-Out West Coast versus East Coast Five Guys. And I know I'm an East Coaster, so I'm going to say Five Guys, but I don't know how you even compare them. Five Guys, you walk in, you place an order within like 2 minutes. I always In-N-Out. Every time I see an In-N-Out, there's a dang line of cars going around the block. And I'm like, why? There's no Subways right over there. You can just get a sandwich. Go to Whataburger. Anyway, Moe's. It doesn't compare to Chipotle, in my opinion. I think it's kind of bad. I just prefer Chipotle. It's less, okay, this ranking is less on Chipotle or Moe's shortcomings and more on Chipotle's success. I used to be a big Papa John's fan. I had a huge kick, probably from, 2016 until last year. So about a 3-year period where Papa John's was my go-to pizza place. Domino's was falling, and I was like, you know what, Papa John's, you're in. I like their sauce. Their sauce is very sweet on their pizzas, and I like a sweet sauce, which we're going to get into here in a few moments. But over time, I've gotten kind of sick and tired of the taste. I think it's kind of flat level. They don't have many good different, like their whole extra thing is like not the Pizzone. It's the Papadilla. I don't know. They don't have good sides. Like, I talked to Arctic and I'm like, hey, do you want to get, a pizza tonight? He's like, I don't really want pizza, but I know you might want a pizza, MC. Could I get pasta? And I say, yeah, Domino's got pasta. Papa John's does not have pasta. And both of their places, their chicken sucks. It's awful. Papa John's, I'm going to go with less good because I still like it. Pizza Hut. Their pizza is pretty dang fantastic. Their stuffed crust, wonderful. Their prices, absurd, huge. They don't deliver to my house, despite being within the DoorDashable range by like 2 times. But they're like, oh, we don't deliver to your house. We don't deliver to your neighborhood. And I'm like, come on, man. What are you kidding? It's like a 10-minute drive. It's like, MC, go pick it up. No. Pizza Hut. Like their food. Don't like the company. Kind of bad. Whoa! It's not even here. I think Pizza Hut's kind of bad. Just because I don't like them. Sbarro Pizza. Best New York slice. It's bad. I joke around about it a ton with Jigward 11. Don't like it. No, I'm good. Steak and Shake I have not had a ton of. I think I've had it twice in my life, but it's always been good. It's been fantastic. In fact, I'm going to put it in great and say no more because I don't have enough opinions, except their shake was pretty good. I did have the shake. I did not have the steak. The steak burger. I did have the steak burger, I guess. Little Caesars. Okay. This is going to be the most controversial thing I probably do in the whole video. What, MC? Are you kidding me? You just put Sbarro and bad and you're putting Little Caesars in great while Domino and Hit Me Up Any Day and Domino's is in great and Pizza's in kind of bad? Are you insane? What's wrong with you, MC? Let me explain. Little Caesars, one, is cheap, which is an important factor in this whole list. All right, whole list. Got to consider the price. Little Caesars, the pizza is consistent. It's kind of like the Subway ordeal almost. But here's the difference for me. I like in a pizza sweet, light. I like it sweet and light. And if I'm ordering, so let's say I'm having a party, 2020, yeah, right. And I say I need to get a pizza that everyone will love. You go to Little Caesars, you get some cheese, you get some pepperonis. You're good. You're fantastic. It only gets tricky if you got a vegan within your group, which sometimes happens. And then you got to reconsider and, you know, find some other alternative options for them. But for the most part, Little Caesars, that's the stuff. It's easy, it's quick. I'd like the sauce. I like the way that the crust puffs up. Some people say that's a mistake, and it's a result of their poor ingredients and process. And I'm just like, I like the big air bubbles. It goes crunches. I love it. I like Little Caesars. Any day, if you said, MC, do you want some Little Caesars? I'd say yes. An asterisk. I had Little Caesars once on the West Coast in Santa Barbara, and I hated it. Something went wrong over there. I know I talked about consistency just a moment ago, but I'm talking about East Coast Little Caesars. I don't know what happened on the West Coast there that day. Maybe it was just a bad day. I did not try it anymore on the West Coast. I might have to. Firehouse Subs. In the world of the corporate sandwich, I think that Jersey Mike's is supreme and would go in to hit me up any day. But Firehouse Subs is great. It's my favorite of the sandwich shops that's on here. I think that their meats are delicious. I think that the ingredients that they have are fantastic. They have a good aesthetic with the whole firehouse thing. They do the firefighter, you know, funding and all that. I think that's a great, you know, effort to put your money towards. And I think that in general, they're a good sandwich shop. You get a good sandwich from there. A lot of options and some great defaults. The hook and ladder is a fantastic default option. Wendy's. I'm going to put in less good. I would have Wendy's over McDonald's or Burger King any day, because I know that those three are most like aligned. I like Wendy's burgers. I like their fries. They have the Frosty. They're still relatively cheap, and the chicken's good. I think like all their things are good. Again, they're not fantastic, great, wonderful, but they're good. While sometimes, you know, McDonald's and Burger King, they have some things that I think are just okay or even bad. Wendy's, I think it's a great or good from all of them. But at the same time, you know, if you said, MC, Five Guys or Wendy's, I'd say Five Guys. Last up is Zaxby's. That is some good chicken. I'm putting it one below. I'm putting it in great. It's going to hang out over here with Popeyes. I prefer Bojangles, but Zaxby's is also fantastic. That Zaxby sauce is great. And there you go. That's my tier list. In the absolutely not in my mouth tier, we have Quiznos and Chick-fil-A. They can leave. I don't care about them. And at the top of the thing, in the hit me up any day tier, we have Chipotle, the Mexican grill, Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits, Cookout, and Little Caesars Pizza. That's my ranking. What's yours? Leave me comments telling me about how wrong I am and how deviant I am for liking Little Caesars and being just okay with Pizza Hut. I don't know. Thank you for watching.